Okay, so I'm gonna go into what I have written here. It says, what does love look like? And I made a list. And I want you to begin to think about this yourselves. Like, take inventory. Like, is this what I am exuding in my marriage or in a relationship that is moving towards marriage, in a friendship with someone who you believe or know that God is calling you into a kingdom marriage with that person? Are these qualities that you exude? Are these character traits that you portray on a regular? Think about it. Selflessness. Selflessness. It means you are dying to yourself in order to be something to someone else, in order to be more to your mate, in order to be more to the one who you know you are called to. You are being selfless. Love looks like sacrifice. Do you sacrifice for your person? Do you make sacrifices for them? Do you allow yourself to go without in order to help them be with? You know, do you literally make sacrifices for them? Do you sacrifice your time? Do you sacrifice resources? Do you sacrifice opportunities in order to help them? You know, sometimes it's meant for you to be, you know, the quote unquote sacrificial lamb to help your partner. Just saying. Compassion. Compassion. Do you exercise compassion? Do you show compassion with your person? Do you show compassion within your marriage? Do you show compassion within your relationship? Is it consistent? Is it ongoing? Is it just sporadic? Is it just conditional? Like, is it genuine? Is it genuine? I didn't put genuineness on here, but genuineness definitely is a quality of love. Is something that shows love, genuineness. But the next is empathy. Empathy. Do you show empathy? Are you empathetic with your spouse? Are you empathetic in relationship? Are you empathetic with your friend who you may know you're called to be in covenant with? Are you empathetic? Think about this. Thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness. Are you thoughtful when it comes to them? Do you go to different places? Are you out in different places and you may see something like, oh, they may like this? Do you see, you know, I don't know, it could be something simple, you know. Do you think about writing notes sometime that just may brighten their day? You know, do you send a text sometime that may just be that just may be something that you believe them to need to feel encouraged for the day? Do you pray for them? Do you send a prayer? You know, sometimes now you can just randomly get on a voice recorder and, you know, do a quick prayer and send it on over with an I love you connected to it. Are you thoughtful when it comes to your spouse or your person? Passion. Do you show passion? This is definitely in marriage, you know, for sure, in relationship too. But are you passionate? Are you passionate in what you do? Are you passionate in how you interact with them? Do you sometimes just gaze into each other's eyes and just, you know, give the, you know, I really love you. I really am appreciative of you. You know, I want you to know that I sincerely have your back, your front, your side to side. I want you to know this. Are you passionate about that? Are you willing to continue to be passionate in that? That's something that should be ongoing. I don't want to stop that. Kindness. Do you just do random acts of kindness for your person? That you need that, you know. In Proverbs, it speaks about you know, cheerfulness being like medicine. And kind words, it really, people really sometimes, they really, I guess, overlook, oftentimes how important that is, and how much it could really change the dynamic of somebody's day, of somebody's morning, of somebody's week. And in relationship, you don't want to get so caught up in relationship, especially marriages, to where you forget the simple things that can really mean a lot to the person that you are called to do life with. Gentleness, 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 gentleness in your approach, gentleness in your words, gentleness in I want to say even in your touch. But just gentleness across the board. You want to be, especially us ladies, and it's not just for us ladies, fellas, okay? It's not. But you definitely want to exercise gentleness across the board. You'd be so surprised at the response that you get oftentimes just by doing just that. Between gentleness and kindness and thoughtfulness, it's like, boy, you just don't know what you might end up getting. Blessed God. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. We have to forgive people. We have to forgive people. And definitely in relationships, you don't, and ladies, I'm gonna get on y'all for a minute, because I know how it go, okay? But I'm not to say that some of you men can't be that way too. So y'all listen up. When you say you have forgiven each other for something, it's not to keep bringing that same thing up. You let it go. Let it go. If it's something that you need to discuss it and let it go. Because if you don't, it's like peeling a scab all the time. It's just opening a wound back up for no reason. And it's like dangling something over somebody. Like, that's not truly forgiving. Forgive, move on, get past it, and celebrate getting past it. Okay? Celebrate getting past it. Don't celebrate too hard until the nuptials are made, okay? Don't celebrate too hard. Right? Vulnerability is definitely something that love looks like, because when you are vulnerable, you place yourself in position to be hurt. You trust that person so much that you put yourself in position to be hurt, but you trust them not to do it. All right? And when you're vulnerable, you're open, and it also opens you up to receive the best kind of love and to give the best kind of love. So vulnerability is a beautiful thing, and especially in a kingdom marriage. And the last three, I'm just going to hit these like this: affection, protection, and support. Affection, protection, and support. You definitely want to be affectionate in a kingdom marriage. You want to be affectionate in a relationship. Fellas, if your woman likes to kiss, you better pucker up and kiss her like you ain't never kissed nobody before. Same thing with you ladies. Quit acting like that with your men. Be affectionate. Rub his back, rub his feet, caress his head, something. Like, be affectionate. Same thing with you men. We like that too, okay? And protect across the board at all costs, especially in the absence of. Don't allow anyone to say anything that is in disrespect to your partner or about your partner, period. And support them in everything that they do. Even if you don't really like what they do, support them, okay? You can have the discussions later, but just show support. It's a part of that selflessness. Yep.